Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-May general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Skills Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. Don't only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Taurus. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Taurus and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Leo. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love life that Spirit would like to talk about, show you, reveal, anything that can help give you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with a Taurus. What do you need to hear right now about what's going on? All right, so we have attraction. Okay, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So the letter A is sticking out to me, as in Alex, as in Elena. First, middle, last initial may mean something to someone, but I feel, Taurus, this is your vibe where you are just kind of going with the flow. You are definitely, I'm feeling like single, or at least if you are single, you're mingling a bit. And there's just this vibration you're giving out that someone wants to get to know more. There's something that I do feel you've been doing some healing within yourself, maybe giving yourself a period of self-love. And the work you've been doing is now showing. And when you kind of raise your vibration to that level, it's attractive, it's alluring. So I feel as if, Taurus, maybe for some of you guys, you've been getting a lot more attention as far as people been wanting to, DM you or ask for your number or want to strike up conversations with you. When you walk somewhere, people kind of look and stare at you. I mean, you are definitely one that people are looking to kind of want to go on dates with, to kind of explore with. For some of you guys, you've been doing like some sort of transformation with your physical looks, like changing your hair color, cutting your hair, maybe working on your fitness, kind of doing some fitness goals in some sense. But yeah, you are just kind of oozing out Venus energy, which I can see you being a Taurus can so easily do. Tell me more about this. What is going on in Taurus's life? Ooh, you got number 37 with Archangel Chamuel with the third chakra. So this is the solar plexus chakra. Some of you guys have been activating, healing your solar plexus. Your confidence has been boosting. Your self-worth is there. And you are kind of reflecting out what you want to attract in. So I do feel, Taurus, like you are kind of getting the interest of people that are genuinely wanting to get to know you, build something here with you. And I do feel, even for some of you guys, there's someone who's growing the confidence or the courage to maybe ask you out on a date that they haven't felt like they were ready to do before, but now they feel the urgency to do now. I wonder if some of you guys have secret admirers that are coming forward, Taurus, or will be coming forward very, very soon. Tell me more. What does this person or anyone around Taurus want to tell them? So you have, I'm longing for you. Okay, yeah. So for some of you guys with this longing, it could definitely be someone who's watching you from afar, who you may have had a history with. And I don't know, since you guys have kind of drifted your own ways, you've done your own journey. Clearly, you've done a glow up that they're kind of shook by, for sure. But I gotta say too, for others of you, definitely secret admirer, crush vibes all around you. I don't even think it's just one person. To be clear with you, Taurus, I feel that this energy is it's catching a few fish in the sea that you kind of threw bait out for. So let's see which one was going to come through the most, right? Who's going to be the one that sparks your interest? Who is kind of meeting you at your vibration? Let's see. So with the tarot, let's dive deeper. Tell me more about this energy going on in Taurus's life. Okay. So we have the 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. You're definitely being selective. You're being selective of your energy. You are kind of, you know, being discerning with who you interact with, because again, like, just because you're shining so brightly and because so many people are coming forward or wanting to get to know you or whatever, there's a sense that you've kind of been through some sort of, you know, turbulence in love and romance, as we all have. But the difference is that you kind of are more aware of the signs, of the flags, of people who are not going to be what you want to kind of mingle with. And it's not a snobby way. It's not a cocky way, but it's in a way that is like, okay, you know, honestly, I'm looking for something serious. I know what I want, and I know what something is going to waste my time. Players, BSers, you know, ghosters, they're not welcome here, is kind of what I'm getting from this sense. And anyone that tries to play off that vibe is not going to be open. Ooh, the Ace of Cups is crossing this. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah. Okay. This is pretty cool. All right. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You could have strong fire in your chart. But I do feel this is someone outside of you who wants to start acting towards you, who may have been coming on a little strongly or stronger than before, definitely flirting, definitely sending you those signs that they're interested. I'm seeing winking emojis, maybe that they've sent to you. But this is something where you've sparked the desire in someone, Taurus, and the flame is just burning now and is starting to burn hot for you. And again, this may not just be one person. And with the page, I just bring it up when I see them that this could be people who are younger than you, perhaps. Someone may be much younger, or you're younger than the other person that I'm talking about here. But with this Page of Wands energy, this is someone who likes to have fun, someone who is curious, someone who is really wanting to have a good time and explore and see where this can go between the two of you. So let's jump right on in. Right now at the center of this is the 9 of Wands. So Sagittarius energy. So protectiveness. And you know, I gotta say, Taurus, with the healing you've done, with the work you've done, and maybe even it was because of someone that you sense around you, your energy of this ex that's now longing for you, you've done the work to where I feel as if Spirit is going to protect you from anyone that would steer you off your course of attracting what it is that you want. So first of all, I gotta say you are very protected here, but you're also doing the work to protect yourself. So you're working hand in hand with Spirit, letting them know what's gonna work with you and what's not, and then Spirit kind of sends them your way. It's weird, I'm almost seeing like an application process going on, but that's your co-creation with Spirit, which we'll get to in a minute with the Magician, right? But with this 9 of Wands, yeah, I feel as if you're a strong person, Taurus, and specifically, I feel that although you may have been through heartbreaks, you've been through disappointments, as we all have, you did not use that as a means to kind of discourage you from still achieving the love you want to have in your life. And I applaud you for that. So people kind of see you as someone that is very strong. You have a strong, powerful energy to you, clearly with the solar plexus chakra coming forward. They may even be a little bit intimidated, and that's why certain people have been a little bit nervous to approach you with an offer, because maybe they sense that you may reject them in some way and they don't want to get embarrassed. But Taurus, with this 9 of Wands energy, I do sense that there is a message here of maybe even being a little bit more open, because the challenge here is the Ace of Cups. So this is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Now, the challenge of this is that maybe you have been closing a bit of your heart chakra off. And like I said, there's some good to that. But make sure it's not too much to where you can miss the opportunity. And again, if you already are aware that someone's not matching your vibe, that's fine. But if someone kind of is trying to get more curious about you to open up, if you are a little bit guarded, they may read that as you're completely not interested when you may be. But with this Ace of Cups, I gotta say, yeah, I definitely sense there's crushes and someone's afraid of fully revealing that to you. Now, again, if this is some sort of ex that wants to kind of hijack the reading for a second here, with the Nine of Wands, they sense that you're very guarded towards them. You're very defensive towards them. And with this Ace of Cups, they're still in love with you, Taurus, and that's something they struggle with. They feel like they have to keep their distance from you. And the hardest part is that they still love you and they still care for you. But, you know, they may feel it's not best to fully reveal themselves to you because you're doing so well, honestly. What's crowning the reading is the Four of Swords, Libra energy. So I do feel for some of you guys, again, you've been single for a long time and maybe kind of going into this era of, you know, seeking out what is, and being open to at least what you're attracting is something that's still very new for you. But with the Four of Swords too, with the interest that has already been reached out to you and from what you've been seeing, you've been kind of keeping your cards close to your chest. People find it hard to read you, find it hard to see what's on your mind about this situation. They may view you to be a little bit more quiet, a little bit more reserved, or this is the person I'm talking about that you're interacting with. But, you know, clearly this is someone else. They've thought a lot about you. They've thought a lot about what their thoughts are on regards to how they feel about you, what they could see themselves being with you. And again, if this is someone who has yet to make their intentions known to you, Taurus, they've been reflecting a lot because it's hard for them to hold back. Maybe you guys have been kind of hanging out as friends, but there's that attraction there between the two of you. Maybe they don't want to mess up a friendship and make things awkward if things were to go wrong. Someone thinks you have a very nice body or a very sexy body. Maybe you work on your body in that sense. Or maybe there's curves you have that, you know, they really like. That's as far as I'll go for YouTube. But they think about you a lot, Taurus, and I think the thoughts that they have of you is kind of urging them to do something more about this situation here. What's reading this is the Magician. Gemini energy, Virgo energy, manifestor energy. So in a lot of ways, I feel that you've cracked the code. And what I mean by that is that there's something you've done within your healing to be fully aware of the power you have to create the love life you want to make for yourself. You have more of the upper hand than you realized before. And I think you're owning that power and you're taking that power. And maybe even for some of you, you're taking the power back from someone who may have rejected you, may have closed the door on you. And for some of you, that purpose of that rejection was for you to awaken to the sense that if they can't take me, they're missing out. I'm going to still manifest this new life, this new chapter. And again, with the Magician, like truly, I can't put it to words enough. Something about you, something about your energy is just completely compelling. Someone could be wearing purple right now, or the last time you saw a specific someone, they could be wearing purple, or someone's purple's their favorite color, in a sense. But I think at the basis of this, whatever is happening from now till the next, coming weeks is in our situations and people that you've manifested, Taurus. Now, this is not for everyone, but for some of you, you may be manifesting for someone to come back. You haven't been reaching out, you haven't been calling or texting, but you've been keeping that energetic cord alive between the two of you, and they feel it, and they're very impacted by it. And although they try to fight and resist it, they can't. I just gotta say, they cannot. But yeah, with this magician energy, you really are tapping into using all the tools and the resources, your intellect, your passion, your sensuality, your love, to kind of see what will come forward in your manifestations. Now there's 2 ones here. Your birthday could be May 1st, May 11th, perhaps April 31st or 21st for some of you guys here. You could be seeing 111. Your life path number could be 1. But new beginnings are happening. And it's because of this new you that you're tapping into that is powerful and magnetic and alluring. Some people, when they meet you, Taurus, especially romantic interests, they just can't get you off their mind. It's almost as if you put a spell on them or something. They're spellbound by you. It's really that deep and that intense, especially with the Ace of Cups and the Magician here. How you're coming forward, or maybe how some people see you right now in this situation, is the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Yeah. So I gotta say, again, if this is X energy, I'm trying to keep this as open for everyone as possible. They, again, are kind of sensing that this cycle with them, you may be kind of weary, tired, they drained you. They kind of put you through cycles that, because of their unhealed selves, you were just a part of. And they're just afraid that, you know, if they were to come forward, despite the strong energy they feel between the two of you, you would just kind of flat out tell them that you were done, that this is something that you're kind of over. Whether that's the truth or not, that's how they're sensing it and perceiving it. Now, with, you know, secret admirers, people that are attracted to you very strongly, Taurus, if this is a friend or maybe even a coworker, I gotta say they feel as if there's a lot going on in your life. I think you've kind of cracked the code as far as, you know, unlocking this confidence, unlocking this attraction in love and romance, but there may be other things going on, such as home life, such as career, that has been kind of putting a lot on your plate. And so maybe they use that as an excuse to not fully come forward and confess their feelings or to ask you out on that date. Now with the 10 of Wands too, for some reason, I'm kind of feeling similar energy to 7 of Cups, which is not what I usually feel, but it's almost as if, again, you may have a lot of people who are interested. There's an insecurity that comes up. Why would Taurus want me? They also may realize too, with this 10 of Wands, that it would be taking some time, effort, and work to impress you, Taurus, to kind of get you to pay attention to them. It is something that you are kind of demanding of people to put the effort and the time into making something happen with you. You want people that are going to be dedicated, loyal, hardworking, because that's exactly what you give into connections. You're looking for that same level of devotion and care and work. How they may be coming up, how you may be seeing this person, is the 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. If this is the X, this explains it all. They feel like they lost out, they missed out on a big opportunity. They feel they're powerless. They're crying over spilled milk here over the situation between the two of you. But that's keeping them stuck in this. And I feel, again, from whatever they did to mess it up, whatever they did that, you know, caused you guys to drift apart, they are really regretting. And that's why they're stuck in this essence of still longing for you, Taurus. But they feel like they can't fix it. They feel like what's done has been done. And now they have to sleep in the bed that they made for themselves. Now, for those of you, these are admirers here, maybe there's someone around you that feels like they already did something to mess it up. Again, this person's very conscious and self-aware of, you know, every action they do. And now they feel like they could have ruined it by, you know, not doing enough or saying something that, you know, kind of threw you off a bit. There's something they're really worried about on their end. But, you know, with these secret admirers or people that have their eye on you for sure, they just don't know if they could give you what you want, Taurus. because you are expecting a lot. You do want to have something that is going to be, you know, very worthwhile on your end. And they just don't know if they can give it. And I think that's something that bums them out. I do want to clarify this Five of Cups, though, to go a little bit deeper, because I feel there's more to it than that. You know, for some of you, if this is like a friend, they may have felt like they tried their best to kind of drop a hint and you didn't take it, or you kind of just like brushed it off in a sense, thinking it was just a joke. And that kind of hurt their feelings in a way. Whether you were aware of it or not, I'm kind of sensing that for some of you guys. What is this Five of Cups? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is feeling like the ex energy, honestly, or the past, let's just say, if it wasn't an ex. Yeah, they're regretting walking away. They're regretting thinking the grass was greener on the other side. They feel, if this is for some of you guys too, it's like, yeah, that emotional yearning, longing is still very strong for you. And that's still what's very much in their heart space, is that space they keep for you, Taurus. I feel as if they're always going to miss you in some aspect, or always think of you as like the one that got away. But tell me more. The Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy for me as a reader, and the Chariot. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like one of those situations where you really want to do something, but you're afraid of the outcome. You're afraid it's not going to work out. So as time keeps going, the momentum is kind of dying down, and they're really kind of feeling as if maybe they've already lost that opportunity to make that move towards you, that you're already over it, or you're on to the next. You know, you have something that is like either go for it or, you know, just stay away, stay silent, whatever it is. But I'm kind of evolving and moving, and you can either catch up or you can let this opportunity pass you by. But especially with the Chariot here, Cancer energy, Sagittarius energy, Spirit has been even trying to urge them to just go for it. Spirit has been urging them to make that move, because I think, Taurus, you've been waiting for them to, you know, make the first gesture, ask you out. You want someone that is going to be confident and self-assured in themselves, confident that they want to have something with you. I think strong masculine energy is what really turns you on. And again, that has nothing to do with gender or sex. We all have masculine and feminine energies, but you want someone that's a go-getter. You want someone that is a bit fearless and persistent in getting to really their end goal of what they want to have in life. You like ambitious people, you like determined people. And that's something you're kind of waiting to see from someone here. So will they do it? This is their opportunity to do so. So Taurus, to see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen from this situation that you need to be aware of, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more oracle cards as well to just dive deeper into your love life, anything else that Spirit wants to guide you about if you felt very drawn to this message. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Taurus, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it provided you with confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever is going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.